So I'm going to push iMovie, and then I'm going to push plus movie. And I'm going to start. I know this is actually the beginning one. What happens if I accidentally grab one too many? Well, I'll show you. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to go ahead and grab all of them in order. And I just happen to know about how far to go with this lab. And I think I put one too many then, which is fine. I'll show how to get rid of it. So I'm going to create movie. Okay, so if I want to get to the very beginning of the movie, I can use the quick rewind, but all the little pieces I put in, I've got to go past it. So you can also go like this. Just get to the beginning of it. So this is the one where, remember, I know that didn't have anything to do with this lab. So you'll see that there's a break between this recording. I'm just scrolling over. There's the break right there. So when I select anything, I select, and it makes that yellow go around the side of it. I want to delete that one out. There we go. So now that's the beginning of the lab.
This is the laboratory techniques lab.
So let's say as we go along, I don't like how it sounds. So what I can do is I can take this whole section where I'm talking, right, all in here, and it goes to this section. It's only going to last this much. I can tap it again to select it, and I can detach the audio, and I can delete it. So I'm going to record my new audio by pushing this button. So I'll push record. It counts me down. Welcome to the Library Techniques Lab. And say that's how I want to do it. I get to either review it, cancel it, and here's how it is. Welcome to the Library Techniques Lab. You can see you can totally change the sound on it. Let's say I get in and I'm like, there's too much hand waving here at the beginning. So I can start over here. Let's say I want the lab to start right there. Again, I select the clip. You always have to select it. And I can split it. Let's say I wanted to start here and not here. See, I still like that audio. I'm going to grab the audio, because you can grab just the audio. And I'm going to pull it over here to this other side, right here. Now it's with that clip. And I'm going to, again, select this one. And then I'm going to delete it. Now, if I made a mistake, I can undo it. And I can keep undoing it. So that's okay too. I can also add in a title or any kind of captioning or any kind of words. I'm going back. I'm just repeating what I did. So let's say I wanted to add the title. We can pick any of these titles. Note that almost all of them require all capitals. So if you're going to use a chemical formula, you have to go with this one, which is like a subtitle. It does not mess up the subtitles. So I can just put in here and I can just label this, you know, chemical lab or lab techniques. Now it keeps that word lab techniques on. Welcome to the Library Techniques Lab. It keeps that on until we get to the end of the clip. And then I can change it or put something else on. Let's say I want it to stop just after the beginning. All I have to do is throw in a split. Okay, right now I'm on titles, which is where I was. I'm going to go back to actions. I'm just going to split it. Also, duplicating can be helpful. Like, I can duplicate that whole clip if I wanted something to last longer. Let's say I'm getting into this and I want it to go really fast. There's several points in this where I want it to go fast. Again, I select it, and I can change my speed. I can go up to double. So now you see I'm going really, really fast. Something else that I can do if let's say I don't like that and I want to go really, really slow, I can slow it down. So you can see how slow I'm moving. I can reset it. I can do things like that. If you want to insert a picture, let's say I want to insert a picture somewhere. I got the clip that I have in there, and wherever in here I want to insert the picture, I'm going to split it, and I'm going to go up here. If I wanted to add video, like I forgot one, I could go to video and add it, but I'm going to do photos. I'm going to go to all. I'm going to roll up, and let's say I want this photo in there. So I can just stick it in there so that it looks like this. Now, if it automatically comes in where it does this moving thing, and this is the kind of photo where it's fine to do that. I have some photos where it just doesn't look right. If you take off the Ken Burns, it's just the photo, which in some ways that's easier on the students, I think. Now, you can do other ways of doing the photo too, which is nice. I can take that same photo and I can add it, but I can add it as a split screen. So look at this. So while the one video is going, you've got it on the side. So that's pretty cool. I can also add it as a cutaway, which is where like this part of the clip isn't going to show. It'll go from here and then it shows the top part covering up the clip. Maybe the clip is still talking. I can do it that way. And just playing around with these different kind of inserts it's very helpful. You can get to do what you want it to do. Picture in picture is kind of nice too. It shows it at the corner. So isn't that nice? So just depending on what you want to do, that's very, very, very helpful. When you get done with the video, and let's say it's the way you want it, you would go to Done. And then you would push this button, and you're going to save it right here, Save Video. What that does is it puts this video in where all your photos and videos are stored, and you can then upload it to YouTube. You can do anything else with it. It will take time.